Last week, a very strange LEGO leak came out and kind of went under the radar. So apparently, we're getting a set in 2026 of an upscaled Pokémon Trainer minifigure. You know, like those LEGO store exclusive upscaled releases they've had recently. This is even more unexpected than, say, the Pokemon TCG getting a LEGO Ideas set. Because, well, we haven't gotten any LEGO Pokemon minifigures. So to get an upscaled minifigure for Pokemon is surprising to me. Now, of course, we do have a rumored set of the Pokeball that apparently will be the only set in 2026 with LEGO minifigures. Which makes me concerned because, well, this upscaled minifigure might not have a minifigure. You know, we got stuff like this one, which had a minifigure. The Santa Claus one didn't have a minifigure. But then this one kind of had a minifigure. It's like a buildable robot. The upscaled racer didn't have a minifigure included, so I'm not sure. It's honestly up in the air if this set will include a minifigure. So if they just have a specific Pokemon trainer that doesn't have a minifigure variant, that makes me scratch my head. You know, it's like, well, okay, you'll build a big buildable minifigure, but you won't give us an actual minifigure. There's no word if this is a specific one from, say, the Diamond and Pearl variant, or the Red and Blue variant, or even Ash himself if you want to go anime. Like recently I saw a pretty cool Mega Block set from when they had the license of a buildable Ash, and I'm like, dang, I wish LEGO would do anime Pokemon sets. But it seems like LEGO is very hesitant to give us Pokemon minifigures. And that's not all, because from this same source, we apparently might be getting a Spider-Punk upscaled minifigure. I mean, look, as our first Marvel upscale minifigure set, I think that's an odd choice because, you know, Spider-Punk isn't the most popular variant of Spider-Man. But dang, I love the character, I love the minifigure we got, so I'm not complaining. Weird and unexpected leaks doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. And you know me, I love the old Giant Man, which was not the same scale as the upscale minifigures that this set would probably be, but was still an upscale minifigure, and I was sad to see them kind of abandon that with recent releases. So I am glad that we're getting some type of upscale Marvel minifigure in the year 2026. Well, to be fair, this leak is undated, because all it said for this specific leak was that it's apparently rumored, but it's unknown if it will be finalized. The Pokemon Trainer is the one that will actually come out, according to these leaks. And finally, there's apparently going to be a Miss Claus upscale minifigure. Last year we got Santa Claus. I loved that build. And Miss Claus is an even more unique idea because we did get an upscaled Santa Claus with this employee set, which I also own. We've never gotten an upscaled Mrs. Claus. I'm all for these upscaled minifigures. You know, there's $60 releases that are LEGO store exclusives. I love minifigures, and I love seeing buildable versions of minifigures. Harry Potter had a solid dual pack of them, and then they were just kind of dropped for licenses ever since. I am very happy to see them doing it for Pokemon, but like I said, it's just a strange choice considering that the theme is so barren when it comes to minifigures. Let me know what you think of this rumor, and do you think stuff like the Spider-Punk will actually come out? Subscribe here for more LEGO leaks and honest LEGO takes, and I'll see you later. Seriously, you clicking that like button, leaving a comment, and clicking the subscribe button goes a long way with this stupid YouTube algorithm. Peace out. Bye.